Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our math class for today, which is about Unit 11, Picture and Bar Graph. We are going to discuss two kinds of graphs in this unit. But for this week, we will have the picture graph. First, for the vocabulary words, we have represent. Can you say that? Represent.
Respect.
Respect.
Represent.
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 In Thai is.
Tan.
Next is quantity.
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 Quantity means.
ปริมาณ
ปริมาณ
Next is collect.
collect
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 เก็บรวบรวม
means.
เก็บรวบรวม
Okay, now when we say represent, it means we are showing off as a representative of an object or of another person or of a group or a class. Like for example, turn off your microphone. Turn off your microphone. For example, you are the representative of your class. It means you are going to join the contest to show that 3/3 is very good, like you are representing your class. Or maybe the picture is representing the real object. Like for example, the picture of a ball is representing the real ball. Next, when you say quantity, you are talking about numbers. How many are they? How many are there? Next, collect. When you say collect, you gather, you get them, and then you keep them, many of them. Like, for example, you collect seashells. Okay, by the seashore. It means at the beach, you get some shells, and then you keep them. Another one, you collect some toys. Like for example, you collect toy cars. So you buy many toy cars. You buy toy cars all the time and then you keep them. That is collecting. All right. Now our topic for today is about picture graphs. Picture graphs. We are going to have some examples of picture graphs and how to use them. We are going to analyze how to use a picture graph. First, what is a graph? A graph is used to show information or data using pictures or images. This word is data or data. Sometimes you will hear data, sometimes you will hear data. They are both correct. Okay, so a graph is used to show information. Like, for example, a graph can show you how many people likes to eat chocolate cake, how many people likes to eat strawberry cakes. Okay, or a graph can show you how many people are living in Chonburi, how many people are living in Kanchanaburi, like that. Now, there are many kinds of graphs, but in your book, we only have two kinds. We have picture graph. Yes. Okay, we have picture graph and bar graph. But actually, there are many kinds. There is also a pie chart. Do you know what is a pie graph? That's
yes
the circle one. The
uh-huh.
circle one like this, and then you will see 10%, 5% like this.
Uh-huh.
That one is also a graph. It's called a pie graph. Or another one is the one with lines. Like you will see the lines going up and then
Uh-huh.
down and then up, right?
Up
That
and
is
down.
also a graph. But for grade 3 in your book, we have picture graph and bar
Bar
graph.
graph.
Today, this week, we will have picture graph. Next week, we will have bar graph. So, what is a picture graph?
Picture
A
graph is a
picture graph, yes, is also called as pictograph. Pictograph is the same as picture graph. Sometimes you say picture graph, sometimes you say pictograph. A picture graph uses pictures to represent data. It uses pictures to show how many people like it, or maybe how many fruits are there. Okay, it depends on the picture graph. A picture graph has a scale. Okay, this one is the scale. It will show you how many things or how many objects does one picture represents. Like for example, in this picture graph, we have smiley faces. Okay, the smiley faces are used to count people. Okay, so in picture, one smiley face is equal to 5 children. So it means if this one on the first line, it has 3 smiley faces. So it means this one has 5,
Fif-
5, 5.
five,
How
five.
many?
15
children.
children.
15 children. Okay, so it means if, for example, this picture graph has the title first. The title of the picture graph is Favorite Musical Instrument. So we have 3 choices. We have the violin, the drums, and the
piano.
keyboard or piano, right? So some children were asked, which is your favorite instrument? The violin, the drum, or the piano? No? So how many children were asked? How many children were asked to vote if one picture is equal to 5? So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it means 45 people were asked about this topic, about the musical instrument. And some of the children voted for violin, some of the children voted for drums, some of the children voted for piano. And you can count how many children like each instrument if you follow the scale. If you just count by 5, like 5, 10, 15, 20. Right? That is the use of the scale. Now, different picture graphs have different scales. Sometimes each picture represents only one, or maybe some picture graph can show 10, represent 10. It depends on the scale. You always have to look at the scale first. Okay, so example of the scale. For example, if one picture of a ball is equal to 10, then, if there are 6 balls, then there will be how many? If 1 is equal to 10.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
60. Then this one shows 60 balls. Okay, because 1 is equal to 10. Next, another one. If one candy is equal to 50, then if there are 8 candies, then the total is
50,
how many?
100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, and 400.
400. That is the example of a scale, okay? Each picture represents a number, and then you have to count by that number. Okay, so let's analyze some picture graphs. Let's have some examples of picture graphs. This is the first picture graph. This picture graph is about what?
It's about number of apples sold.
Yes, it's about the number of apples sold. It means maybe this one is a fruit shop. No, the shop that sells apples. And this picture graph shows how many apples were sold, okay, within 5 days, from Monday up to Friday. Yes. So one picture of apple is equal to 2 apples. So if you see this one, it means 2 apples, 2 apples, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have some questions about this.
Okay.
First, what does the graph show? It's
The
about
graph show number of sold.
number of apples sold. Yes. Next, how many apples were sold on Tuesday? This is Tuesday. we see 4 apples and each apple is equal to 2. So we have 2, 4,
4,
6,
6,
8.
8.
It means on
Each
Tuesday, they sold
can
8
8 apples.
apples. Understand?
Yes.
It's easy. Next. How many apples were sold on Friday? This is Friday. How many apples were sold? So you can count like this. You can count 1.
18.
Yes, you can count 2, 4, 6, 8. Or you can count 1, 2,
1,
3,
2, 3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7, 8.
7, 8. And
8
times
and
2.
then times 2.
2.
Right? You can do like that. So 8 times 2 is
8 is 16.
16 apples. So it means 16 apples were sold on Friday.
Friday.
Next, on what day did they make the greatest numbers of apples sold? When you say greatest, the biggest,
Friday.
the most. On Friday with 16
16
apples.
apples.
Yes, it has the most because you see it has the most pictures. Next, how many apples were sold in 5 days? It means all of these days. So we are going to count first. 1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3, 4,
5,
5,
6,
6, 7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10,
11, 12,
12,
13,
13,
14,
14,
15,
15,
16,
16,
17,
17,
18,
18,
19,
19,
20,
20,
21,
21,
22,
22,
23,
23,
24,
24,
25,
25,
26,
26,
27,
27,
28,
28,
29,
29,
30. There are
30.
30 pictures, but each picture is equal to 2. So 30 times 2 is?
60.
It means there were 60 apples sold within 5 days from
5 days.
Monday to Friday. Okay. Now next, we have another picture graph. This one is about baskets made. It means this one will show how many times did the children shoot
Can shoot.
the ball. Yes, during the game. Now we have Lauren, Bridget,
Alexis, and Rose.
and Rose. Yes, Rose. Lauren, Bridget, Alexis, and Rose. So, one picture is equal to 5 baskets. It means, for example, Lauren has 1 ball. 1 ball is equal to 5. So it means Lauren was able to shoot the ball 5 times. Okay, understand?
Okay.
Okay. So the first question is, how many baskets did Alexis make during the game? This one is
15.
Alexis. Alexis has 3 pictures. Each picture is equal to 5. So Alexis got
15
baskets. He was able to shoot 15 times. Next, who has made more baskets? Alexis or Rose? Who has more? Rose. With how many baskets? Rose got 20 baskets. Yes. And Alexis only has 15. Next, who made the most baskets? Bridget. Yes. Bridget with how many baskets?
5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40.
40 baskets. Bridget has the most with 40 baskets. Next, let's have the last picture graph. We have this, okay,
Number
with the
of
girls.
girls.
Yes, it shows how many girls are there in one classroom. So you have 5 classrooms, and each picture of the girl is equal to 10 girls. This is 10, 10, 10. But how about this one? Can you see?
5.
This one is 5 because one whole girl is equal to 10. So this one is 5. All right.
Okay.
So let's have, how many girls are there in class 6? This is class 6.
35.
Yes, because this
students.
is 10, 10, 10,
10
and
and
5.
5.
It means there are 35
girls.
girls Class 6. Next. Which class has more girls? Class 6 or class 9? Look at
Class
class 6
9.
and class 9.
Class 9.
Class 9 with
40
girls
girls.
because class 6 only has 35.
35.
All right. Next, which class has the least girls? When you say least,
class
the
7.
smallest.
Class 7.
Hmm? Tanapat, turn off your microphone. Which class has the least girls? It's the
Class 7.
class 7 because they only have 20 girls.
20.
Okay, easy, right?
Yes.
So let me show you a video because before we have the games, we have some games
Look,
today. Yes, and an online game. Maybe we can have a quizzes if we have time.
Yay.
Have a bucket?
Yes.
Yes.
Game.
Yes.
About picture graphs. Now let me tell you this story about this boy's bedroom. The toys are all over the place. He doesn't know how many toys he has, what he has, and how many of each. I better organize this mess. He gets a pencil and paper and starts writing down his plan. Let's organize my toys. I will draw a special table called a graph to organize all of my toys. Now let's see. I have dolls, cars, teddy bears, and footballs. Now I will place similar toys together. I will place the teddy bears, dolls, cars, and footballs, each with the similar ones. Now that my toys are all organized, I will get on with my graph. I will place all the dolls, cars, teddy bears, and footballs in their correct columns on the graph. So now I know I use my picture graph to show my data in an orderly way. And now that I'm organized, I can answer questions easily. How many dolls do I have? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 dolls. How many cars do I have? I will count the cars that are in the car column. They are 5 cars. How many teddy bears do I have? Looks like I have 3. And how many footballs do I have? I have 2 footballs. Now, the trickiest question of all is, how many toys do I have? I can count all the toys to find out. I have 14 toys. Cool. Now it's your turn to answer. I asked my friends how they go to school. Remember, it's very important to read the question to know what you are looking for. Now, my friends either go on foot, by car, or by bus. Look at the table for a second. Let's answer the questions. How many friends go on foot? How many go by car? And how many go by bus? And finally, How many friends did I ask? I want to know the total number of friends who answered the question. If I count all the friends who answered, I will find that they are 12. Thank you for attending this session.
Okay, now let us go to our first game. This game is just easy.
My bad game.
No. It's like this. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, so it's easy. You have one paint is equal to one student. How many students like pink?
Mm-hmm.
Who is it? Who made the noise?
Thanapat.
I don't know.
How many students like pink?
Pink.
Pink. If this one is
Five.
5, right? Easy because it's only equal to 1. Why? It takes a long time.
Loading.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Why?
Why?
How many students like
How many
birds?
students like birds? If one picture is equal to 1.
Three.
3. How many students like reading?
Reading. 2.
2. How many students like red?
Red.
Five.
Easy because everything is just 1. Which instrument is liked by 5 students?
Trombone.
Trombone. Which pet is liked by 1 student?
Bird.
Birds. Last one. Which instrument is liked by 1 student?
Guitar.
Guitar. Yes, easy. Okay, now let us go to our Bluket game.
Okay.
Can you see? It's just easy. You have this,
Yes.
and then you have the scale at the bottom, and you just choose the answer. Okay, so let's try.
I want gold quest.
Gold Quest. How about
I want gold cake.
Rawini pa, which one do you want? Rawini pa, which one do you want? Huh?
I want gold quest.
Gold cake. I want
Gold Quest.
Gold
How about
Gold
Lina, which one do you want?
Fishing.
Fishing. How about
quest?
who else? Panop, which one do you want?
Gold quest.
Hmm?
Teacher Tower.
Tower.
No, tower is not on the front.
It's hard.
Cafe.
Yes.
Cafe.
How about cafe?
No, I don't want cafe. No.
Let's go.
ไม่ทันแล้วที่ฉันเลือกไปแล้ว
ใช่แล้วอเล็กเป็นอะไรนักหนานั่นน่ะอเล็กเป็นอะไรนักหนา
883-588.
Okay. 883. Why? 883-588. 883-588. Okay. Oh, no. This is okay. เดินไปต้องใช้มือเป็นข้อเขียนใช่ไหมครับอุ้ยไม่มีกันแยกไป
883-588.
Okay.
ถอดแมสนะโอเคเธอไม่
Ready?
ready teacher
Go. Four minutes 30 seconds. Three minutes. 2 minutes. One minute. Forty seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have Ranadon with Hawin and Rawisara. Okay. Now let us answer our live worksheet now. All right. For the live worksheet, we have here a picture graph. It's about the favorite pets. And then one picture is equal to 5 kids. This one is 5, 5, 5. All right.
Uh-huh.
So what is the picture graph about? It is about
Is this about I cannot see? Favorite
Favorite
pet.
pet.
favorite
Favorite
pets. Next, how many kids like cats?
Okay, to, 15.
15. Which pet has the most votes?
Dog.
Dogs. Which pet has more votes, fish or bunny?
Fish.
Fish. And what is the difference between the cat and the bunny's votes?
5.
5. And finish.
Finish.
Yes. There's the link.
Uh-huh.